What's up, AMFAM family? How you doing, guys? Today we're gonna do a video which potentially might cause some trouble within our relationship, but hopefully not. One can only hope, right?
I'm not looking forward to this at all, by the way.
I just want to say one thing to you, a disclaimer, a big disclaimer to begin with. These are not really things that I hate about you.
I wanted to say that disclaimer as well.
Because I don't hate anything about you.
Agreed.
It's gonna be more things maybe perhaps annoy me a little bit or things like that. Okay?
I was gonna say none of these things are things we hear about each other. I would say they're more pet peeves, but there's nothing we hear about each other. These things annoy me. And I don't even have, I think I'm gonna think of one of them on the spot because I only have 4.
Babe.
I didn't prepare enough, but I feel like it's just gonna come to me. That's one of the things.
I'm just kidding.
If you are thinking what's wrong with my voice, we went to see Maria's sister and I got wet 2 days in a row, and I think that's why. So I kind of, and I'm stuffy. I'm sniffly.
Stuffy, sniffly.
Nobody's perfect anyway, and we just think it's cool. We like talking about our differences sometimes, and it's good so other people can see that relationships are not always perfect. You don't love everything about your partner. That is literally impossible.
Is it possible?
You don't love everything about anyone in your life. You don't love everything about your parents, your friends, your partner. There are gonna be things that annoy you, and that is completely okay. So today we are going to talk about some of those things, discuss them, and see if we are still married at the end of this, or if I'm going to take this ring off and throw it out the window.
I don't even have a wedding ring on, so it's
wow, that's a great start.
Good start.
Wow.
Number 1.
Okay, yes.
One thing that I dislike is when you leave lights and water tap open for a long time, especially when you're not using them.
Okay. Fair enough. I don't know, we're not supposed to be defending our actions here, right? Actually, I don't have any defense because I would not change it. That is how I grew up. It sounds bad, actually. So, I don't care. That also sounds bad. No, you are on another level, right? Whereas you will want to spend money on other things, and I'm like, shouldn't we spend a little bit extra money on having warmth in our home and being able to use our lights and run our tap water a little bit more?
I didn't mention warmth. I'm sorry, I just said lights and
but
warmth.
that is one of the things.
I didn't mention
you
that.
forgot to mention that because you know that one looks bad.
I didn't.
Oftentimes, she'd be like, we don't need to, you think we need to use the heating? I'm like,
you're going off track.
Okay, let's stick to the lights and the water. I want to have a nice long shower. I am okay to pay extra money on our bills. The extra money we pay on our bills is literally like having one drink out. Which one makes more sense? Comfort in your house, and you grew up in a family where you turn the lights off literally every time you walk out of a room and you walk in. I mean, I do that as well, but like, yes, I do. Are any of the lights off right now?
Because it's switched them off.
I think the bathroom light is actually on.
Oh my god, I can't continue if it's on. No, I think I switched it off though.
Babe, you're making it seem like I don't do it at all.
No, you do. I'm just saying, when you do, it's annoying. I dislike it.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
This is actually something we real life argue about. So if you guys want to know some of our arguments, probably most of them are going to come from these things we dislike about each other.
Yes. I just want to say, I don't mind if you have a long shower. Go ahead. You're using the water. For me, it's when, for example, you're brushing your teeth. You even leave the bathroom because you continue brushing your teeth outside the bathroom and the sink stays on. That's the one example that I'm gonna give. Or when you leave a room and you leave the lights on without coming back to that same room. That's all I'm gonna say.
I am absolutely not gonna turn the light off every time I exit a room, and I know I'm coming right back into it.
But what if you're not? But sometimes you're not.
But sometimes I am.
When you are, 100% I'm gonna leave it on. But when you're not...
I don't know what I'm gonna feel when I walk out of the room. I might want to walk right back in. I don't know. I just want to I don't want to feel like I'm living in a military boot camp in my own house.
I'm just saying, sometimes it's
if I walk out while I'm brushing my teeth, I'm probably just walking around because I'm bored standing by the sink, and I'm gonna come right back to the sink. So why do I have to do it?
Okay, say next.
Everyone's gonna be on your side for this because it's saving the planet. So that's why you win. Let's go. I like that.
I like this video.
very interesting that you like this figure.
It's just funny so far. We laughed a lot.
Okay. What should I start with? Messy. Messy. In terms of, I have got her up to the point where her cleaning level, her cleaning skills are better. Because in the beginning I'll be like, is you wipe this enough? Because I'm still seeing stuff. So you're actually better at that now.
Thank you.
Okay, because I'm like, babe, don't forget clean properly. So you're good with that now.
Thank you very much.
But what I'm talking about when I say messy is you leave stuff around. Literally when you came home today, you hung your jumper over here, you hung your bag on the chair, your sneakers, you didn't put them away. Anyway, there's always stuff on this table and I'm like, please, don't leave anything on this table ever. When we're done with it, put it away, like right away, like right back where it was. And I know I am on the extreme side of this, but you are messy in general.
Okay.
You have gotten way better. I'm not even done. Let me just
sorry.
Your side of the bed is always, it's like two different rooms. You don't see her side of the bed when you walk in because it's on the floor. She leaves her stuff on the floor. So when I ever go to that side of the room, there are tissues, piles of clothes, shoes, cords, books, I don't know, you name it, all just dropped on the floor there. And I am like, what is going on here? Okay, go ahead.
In my defense, I don't really have a big defense on this. I am a little bit better when it comes to my side of the table, my side of the bed.
You are, and I would like to, I have to use this point because we talked about some of these things that bother us lately. We had like a check-in together.
We did, yeah.
And that was one of the things that I said was very important to me, and you have been doing better.
Yes. As soon as, it's the same thing as you when you leave the room and leave the lights on. If I'm leaving my jumper on top of the chair as soon as I'm coming home, it's because maybe I have to do something quickly first and then I will go back to it straight away, which I did. As soon as I finished to go to the bathroom, I went to pick it up.
This time. That's why I said you have gotten better.
And for example, I printed a couple of pages. I had them over there right now, as you can see.
Yes.
The reason why I did because I have to do it today. I have to fill them up today.
That's absolutely. I've said you have gotten better. I didn't mention the papers. I put the papers on the chair myself because I was wiping the table.
There you go.
I need to put them down.
I understand. I'll sometimes leave the laptop over here, or the camera, whatever we have. We are working the day.
It's not just
put
it
it
away. You're making.
I'm just saying. I agree. I don't have much space to put it away because I have to use it the day after again, straight away. So it's just not comfortable. But I understand that I'm being better and putting my stuff away.
Anyway, fine.
Okay.
We defended ourselves enough.
Yeah.
You have done a lot better, and I'm glad that you did that. When it's a thing of like you left your jumper on here and you came back and you got it like 10 minutes later, I'm fine with that. But your jumpers stuff used to pile up on this chair in the living room, and it would be there forever.
Okay, I understand.
You've done better.
I haven't done better.
I have praised you for doing better.
You have.
You didn't say anything about mine.
Because you're not doing better on that.
I'm not. Turning off the lights.
But like sometimes I literally go in the room and I switch off the light when I'm entering. Instead of turning it on, I'm like doing the opposite. So I stay in the room in the dark.
She will not turn the lights on. She prefers the lights off to conserve the light. Where I'm like, I cannot live in this darkness.
Electricity is skyrocketing in the UK.
Okay. See, the truth is coming out. She literally would prefer to leave all the lights on. Sometimes I'm like, babe, should we turn the lights on? Maybe it might make the house more, uplifting in all of this grey weather.
If you want.
If I want.
Anyway, let's move on.
Next. Okay, this is it doesn't happen as often, I guess, anymore.
Okay.
Sometimes, maybe. When we are at the gym together and we are running together, and I'm not having a good run, so I'm perhaps walking a lot on the treadmill.
This is so
and
funny.
You push me,
and
you push me to run more, and I can see you like go, like next to me on the treadmill, and I'm like, that makes it worse for me. That doesn't help me. That pushes me to stop instead. So I just dislike that very much.
Pushes you to stop because you're stubborn.
Perhaps.
You want to do the opposite of what somebody tells you.
Perhaps, yes.
Perhaps, okay.
Yeah. So
my only defense with that is I when we used to train together, I would never push you past your limits.
No, of
and
course.
I still don't push you past
You
your limits.
don't.
If I know you're tired, I'm like, stop, babe.
Yes, of
Don't
course.
overdo it.
Of course.
But sometimes you're on your phone, you're walking for the full 20 minutes. I was like, we came to the gym. Can you try your best while
Yes,
we're at the gym?
I understand.
Because you're running right next to me. I'm having a great one. I'm pushing myself. I'm freaking dying over here out in these streets trying to survive. And there you are. It's also distracting me. I'm like, put some more effort into this,
Look,
woman.
we spoke about this and we agree not to use our phones when we are running and working out.
Yes,
and
when
we
we go
stopped
to the
doing
gym.
that. Whenever we go together, obviously, there are times that we go separately, obviously.
Yeah, like you went this morning.
So yeah, so we stopped in doing that, but either way, whenever I'm not having a good run, I just pushing me, it would just do the opposite.
So what can I do instead to motivate you? Because I love motivating you at the gym.
If I'm looking at you, you smile at me and that's it. And at the end of it, you'll be like, was everything okay? Are you alright? That's all.
God, that seems like I'm so weak. Was everything okay, honey?
I am gonna try my best from now on even more. That time
You're not
I
giving
was
it.
dying and I went to the bathroom to pee and then I came back and I ran some more, remember?
I praise you all the
You
time.
did, you did.
Every single time you do a good
You
run,
did.
I'm like, you're amazing, babe.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay,
That's it, your turn.
my turn. But I will not do that anymore as long as I know you're
Try
not.
my best.
Yeah, not just there on your phone. She moans and groans. Okay, so
So you hate it?
it's a little bit annoying. Like we said, we don't hate any of these things.
No.
It's slightly annoying.
Yeah.
Okay, like an old woman. I've been not feeling well these past 2 days, and she is still the one moaning and going around the house. I'm like, how? And you know what? It would be absolutely fine if we lived in a huge house. I wouldn't need to hear it. But when we have all the doors open, which we usually do, so it could just be open plan, I can hear everything all the time. When we close the doors, we can't hear it, but when it's open, we can hear everything. So like, there's usually a reason for it. Okay?
Yeah.
Which I get, because you have a reason for it. But sometimes it would just be something like, oh, I'm just breathing. Like, who breathes like that? It's like, I'm like,
Okay.
oh my god, you're bringing my mood down. But, and that's it. And you know it annoys me. I took all of these things, we've literally had like small bickering arguments about.
In my defense,
Yeah.
yeah, for real, sometimes I breathe loudly and sometimes when it looks like I'm sighing, I'm not sighing, I'm actually breathing because maybe my stomach is hurting or something. Especially after the gym, I just have to do that for a bit and just take a deeper breath. That helps me have a deeper breath in. Sometimes I'm like missing oxygen and literally what I just did just now helped me have oxygen in. And that's it. I'm sorry. I'll try and stop it around you.
It's fine, because it's like, this is like, that is one of the things that I wouldn't change, because how can I tell you to change
Yeah, I understand.
expressions? Just sometimes it annoys me.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. More. It smells so nice.
Do I?
Yeah.
I think Maria has a thing with my makeup.
I just kissed you, you're sick.
Oh my god, we haven't kissed in 2 days.
Yeah.
What the heck did we just do?
That's okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I dislike
Oh god.
when I don't hear you maybe one or twice, you don't repeat it a third time
Oh.
for me.
Yes. That could also be on my list.
And you're like, "Ah, whatever. And I'm like, I need to know what you said. I just didn't hear you those couple of times. Can you please repeat it a third time? Simple.
I think everyone can relate that can be slightly annoying when it happens often, right? I'm like, okay, a third time. If it happened like once a week maybe, but this happens so often, I'm like,
I've also gotten better at this though.
I don't feel like telling you anymore. It's gone, like,
It's out.
yeah, my excitement to whatever I want to say is gone. I haven't noticed that happening as much.
Yeah. I just thought about it, but yes, it hasn't happened recently, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, good, okay.
We'll try harder with that as well, because there are things that also like change.
Yeah.
With the seasons.
Yeah,
I feel like every year we can have new things.
It's spring right now, so we'll see about summer.
That was my nose. You just kissed my nose. You're definitely... No!
I don't care at this point. You're so cute.
My turn. Oh yes. I only did 2. That's crazy. Oh, I have another one.
I would hope so.
Yes. More proactive with things in our life. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
You think you know what I mean?
And I have a backup to that. I have my reason.
Well, you have to listen to me before you start thinking of your defense.
Well, you did the same thing with mine. Each time.
Did I let you finish?
Okay, finish first.
Oh, but be open to listening to me.
I'm also open.
Why does it look like you're holding back?
I'm not.
You relax? Should we take a breath? Ready? In. Out. In. Out. Great. So, what I mean there is not in our home life necessarily, but just like I do a lot of the planning for our future, which I actually enjoy, but sometimes it would be exciting if maybe you were like, oh my god, let's join this workout class. Oh my god, let's try this out. Maybe we should do this trip.
Okay.
Or maybe we should start saving for this. You know, like all those big life plans, I feel like I usually bring them to you first.
Okay.
And it would feel really exciting. I don't want you to do it more because that's just my personality. So you shouldn't need to be like me.
No.
I'm always gonna do that more.
Yeah.
But just sometimes.
Okay.
That's
okay.
all.
Okay.
That's why-
Actually, I don't have a defense on that. I thought it was something else.
No. That's why I was like, let me explain, because I don't
You're
think
right.
you knew what I was...
You're right. And you're right. I'll need to work on that. 100%. I will.
Oh,
That's all.
thank you.
You're welcome.
All this work, and what did it get me?
I dislike sometimes only. Okay. Sometimes it's very cute. Okay. But sometimes I feel like it's a little bit unnecessary. When you
I don't think I like this one.
no, baby.
Go.
When you're a little bit over-explain things.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say something else.
No.
That was making me sad for a second.
No.
That one I'm fine. I thought you were gonna say when I'm being like cute.
No.
That's what
Why would I complain about that?
I don't know. It seemed like that's what you were gonna.
No.
That's what you were getting to.
No.
Sorry.
When you over-explain a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's cute. Like last night, you were adorable.
Okay. What was I talking about?
We can't say that, but it was cute. Okay.
Okay.
You were very cute.
Uh-huh.
Okay. But there are some other times where I'm like, I understood you 100%.
The first time.
The first time,
Yeah.
even the second time, maybe a little bit better, but you repeat it another 5 times. Then is when it's like, you know what? I got it. And you still think I don't get it. So you repeat it a 6th time.
I think that definitely, yeah. I don't have a defense of that either because it is true.
Yeah.
And I've told you that I do that.
Yeah.
And I told you it's part of me really believing that you haven't got it.
I know that.
I really don't think you get it as much as I want you to get it.
Although I repeated
And this-
exactly what you said to me.
These are just really normal, average things, and I really just want her to understand my story. Feel the emotions that I felt.
Yes.
Because then, you know, I just don't feel the satisfaction enough if I don't think you got it. But that is also part of something else. I think just my head.
Yeah.
Like I overthink things.
Yeah,
So
that's
I just feel the need to make sure that you got it.
Again, I don't hate it. It's just a little
Annoying,
bit annoying at times.
Yeah.
When I'm like, I'm ready to move on to what I have to say or whatever else we need to do. But like, if we were just like in it for another 10 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna add something to my list. This one isn't it's not the same thing as what you just said. It's not
Okay.
bouncing off of that.
Okay.
It's just like sometimes I wish you would listen to me better.
Okay.
Or like sometimes when I'm talking,
Yeah.
you just leave the conversation. I wasn't done though. It's true.
It's true. Yeah. It's true.
And I understand it to an extent because we work together, we're in the house together, so we work several hours together, daily house together.
Yeah.
So I can't expect you to always be a great wife. Sometimes you might just want to walk off from your business partner when they're talking. But
that's pretty funny.
yeah, no, sometimes I just wish you would listen to me more. Oh, to follow up with that, not really follow up, but just to add into that whole thing as another part, is like if I tell you a story or I tell you something, I'm like waiting for a response that gives me room to continue talking about it. Like she asks no follow-up questions to my story. Maybe ask me something more to show me that you're interested so I can go on talking about the topic. That's it. These are all just things that happen like here and there at times.
Yeah.
Just because you're in a relationship, so sometimes you forget to be the perfect, most attentive person to your partner because you spend so much time with them.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, none of these things I would change. It'd just be nice for us to, because we're always improving as people and we're always improving as partners, to just have them in the back of our minds.
Yeah.
So sometimes you're like, oh yeah, I remember she doesn't like that. Let me ask her.
If we argue one time, then we don't argue it again, and perhaps we mention it again to the other partners so they can fix it, you know?
Yeah,
if they have
work on it. Yeah.
I don't really have an excuse about that. I don't know why I do that sometimes.
I think you just don't care to be in the conversation. I like talking more than you do, maybe.
Yeah, you do, 100%.
But that's what I said, it's
it's not like in the house where I like swift off.
No, I can specifically think the ones outside.
Okay.
But yeah.
There you go.
It doesn't matter, like I said.
Last one is one episode that happened that I disliked. Okay? When you stopped me from buying coffee for the house. That one time. I'm saying the one time only because the week after you maybe buy it again. And I'm saying buying coffee, I mean there is like this pack with like ready coffee, we just need to put hot water in it, and I like to have that in the morning. And I realized recently, which is bad, and I get that, you're thinking about my health, and actually sometimes I need caffeine for my migraines and things like that.
I was looking at you, by the way, in the thing.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
I can't see without glasses, so...
That's true. We took... Maria had to take her glasses off because we have a ring light in the back here. Yeah. It's just such a bleak day in London that it's so dark in the house.
Yeah.
And the ring light, you can see the rings in her glasses, so she had to take them off, so she can't see anything. She's blind.
Very much.
I don't really have a defense to that either. I am constantly anxious and stressed out about things that we're eating.
Yeah.
Too much for myself as well, because it also stresses me out.
Yeah.
And I want that for you as well.
Yeah.
So there was a period where I thought coffee was affecting you badly, because I know it affects me badly, so I just assume it affects her badly.
And I haven't had it.
And then the next week I literally picked it up and I was like, here's your coffee.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It was only one episode.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm always gonna care about what we're eating.
Yeah.
And I'm always gonna tell you things like, let's not buy this.
Yeah.
Let's not have loads of snacks in the house.
Which I agree.
Let's not, like, let's change our diet because it has too much sugar, it has too much this or that. It's so funny because I was literally watching a video right before we started this, and it was about this woman talking about all the things that she cut out when she got cancer. And I wanted to send it to you because we need to change the plastic in our kitchen.
The plastic?
Plastic containers that we store our food in.
Ah.
We're gonna throw them away.
Okay.
So we can only have glass.
Okay, cool. We only have one glass.
Yeah.
So we need to buy more.
I don't like to take away simple pleasures like that, and I want both of us to be healthy and live a long life. I also want our kids to be healthy, so they need to see two parents modeling that behavior, you know.
And I'm totally on board on that, 100%.
Yeah.
Just that reminds me, though, to be honest, that we ran out of that coffee now, and I would like one today. But
oh my god! I literally have unhealthy eating.
Well done.
I wasn't even sure I was gonna say it because I didn't know if unhealthy eating, but I want to do another one because we kind of just went over that.
Oh yeah. Don't change it, yeah.
A little bit short on the tempo lately. We're really going in with this video.
We're really going in,
We went in.
Yeah, might as well be naked right now. They saw us inside out.
Yeah, no, we really are like very, 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 very honest on YouTube, guys. If you think we're ever holding back, we're not.
We're not.
There's nothing worse. There's nothing more. There's nothing less than what you see. We give you exactly as it is. Which is probably not good. But you know what? Like, we're being real, so it is what it is.
So follow us.
Be nice to us, you know, because what the heck? That's all I have to say. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the temper thing. You wanted me to forget. Which really bothers me because I don't know what to do with it. And then I'm stressed out. Anger and temper are too strong of a word. Just your mood change.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
Remember all the chocolate we'll be having in the house.
I think it's the unhealthy diet.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's
Change
all
the diet, change the
supposed
mood.
to containers.
Yes. Done.
I love you.
I love you more.
Maybe we should do a follow-up of things we love about each other. Because there'll be a much longer list.
Let's do that.
Let's say one thing right now.
One thing I love about you, when you run on me, like, check in on me. Along the day, like, are you okay? Like, are you feeling all that? It happens sometimes randomly during the day, and I like it. It makes me feel seen, heard, and appreciated and loved.
Oh, that's really sweet, honey.
What about you?
Oh my goodness.
I love you.
I love you too.